went to sleep there. Heidi-ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to Fez. And when we last left off, I was showing off a bunch of stuff that we're not going to be able to do yet. As well as collected a bunch of bits. We haven't actually seen any just like ready to collect, already completed cubes yet, but those do exist, as I said. We also introduced the black holes in the last one, and this is a place where they usually spawn quite often. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't get any. And that looks like... Check this out. Oh my god, JC, a bomb! A bomb! You pick up and throw a bomb by pressing square, but be careful. You can also drop a bomb gently by pressing down and square. Okay. Well, we don't really have much of a choice of what to do here. And as you can see, there's a very obvious spot down below that we can use the bomb to blow up. And bombs are timed. And we gotta go through quick, or else... Well, actually, no, we don't have to go through quick with this one. We are going to see situations where we're going to, you know, basically set off chain reactions of explosions that will reveal, you know, ways we can walk around. And if we don't, like, traverse the entire thing and blow up the entire thing by changing perspective and whatnot, then, you know, it'll reform, which is why I was thinking to myself, oh, gotta hurry or else it'll reform. But no, not in this case. It actually will just stay put, because it's only the one thing that blew up. That was just to get that cube bit. Now I gotta remember how to get up there. I think it's just... Sometimes it's just some tricky jumping. But usually there's like a trick to, That'll probably work. I guess that could be considered tricky jumping. I mean, what I meant by tricky jumping is like tricky jumping on the 2D plane that you're on. There's usually some kind of puzzle element to it to basically get where you're going. Also, something I do like here, even though we have gone up to people and initiated conversation, there aren't like a whole bunch of people just walking around and spewing out, you know, voice-acted lines for like no reason. That's one of the things that did get on my nerves a bit about LEGO Marvel Avengers, and... Well, to be fair, any LEGO game, they do all kind of do that. So we've done everything we can do here. We got 3 bits here, so let's go on to this door here. Hopefully black holes won't spawn. Nope, no black holes spawned. You would hear them if they did. I mean, for the most part, I'm going to try to keep the black holes to a minimum. I personally don't like dealing with them myself. And luckily the game, while it may take a couple times to, like, respawn in an area without black holes, the game is still fairly lenient on, you know, letting you go through an area without black holes if you need to. So that's our third cube shard. Or cube, or whatever you want to call them. I just call them cubes. Door there, but there's also another bit up here. Oh, we just kind of jumped on that. Oh, now here's another cool thing. See, we're down here, and there's another bit of vine over way on the right there. But we changed the perspective thusly. It's all one big vine on the one side of the wall there, and then when we switch back, we're on that part now. Like I said, it's so amazing how they, at least in my opinion, it's pretty amazing how they, you know, were able to come up with these kind of ideas. I really, really dig it. I think I'm gonna have to do some tricky jumping in order to grab onto there. Oh, that's okay. We respawn right there. I was hoping I'd be able to jump up. Okay, let me just try doing it without rotating, because if I rotate, it's going to be way too far to the left, or to the right, rather. What I need to do is I need to just keep it like this, and then just clear that. Or not. I know if there's a way to do this. I've done this many times. Sometimes you can grab onto vines too on your way down, so at least I want to at least try to see if I can grab onto the lower section of vines. Actually, you know what? You know what I can do? I can just jump back down here and then grab the vines here from below. That'll work too. Alright, so let's see if I can jump up. Jump up, nope. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, I see what it's trying to do. It's trying to, like, grab me onto that lower section of vine. Down here. And it just ends up being weird. Okay. Oh, I see what I can do. Okay, never mind. Even coming back to this, like, you know, I think maybe like a month since I played this part. But, whoa, I didn't want that to happen. You can just go up there. So, yeah, a lot of this stuff is really satisfying to figure out, but I'll be honest, even on my first playthrough of the game, I don't have a great sense of detail. A good eye for detail, and unfortunately a lot of the anti-cube puzzles are like that, where you need to really have a good sense of detail, and I can understand it being, like, really satisfying to do some of these puzzles, but, like, after a while I was just like, fuck this, I'm using a walkthrough. And that's actually what I did when I played on the Vita. I was just like, fuck this, I'm just gonna play through it again, I'm just gonna use a walkthrough. But I'm sometimes the kind of person where, like, I can use a walkthrough and still have fun. So I don't feel like I'm being cheated out of anything. Even though a lot of other people may say, oh, well, you'll feel cheated. Well, I really don't. I still think it's a great game. I still have a lot of fun playing it. Fantastic fucking music. Again, it depends on, you know, everyone has different opinions on things, but, like, at least Greg and I are in agreement that the music in this game is fantastic. So there are 3 total bits here. Just scoot there. Drop here. Can I do this? Ah, I can do this. You're gonna find these hidden doors throughout the place. It's kind of a thing. That actually led us back to the initial ocean area that we were in before, so you can use that as a shortcut if need be. And this doorway here is going to bring us over onto this other rock formation. Also, we can just jump right over onto the other rock formation real quick, so we can line ourselves up like this. And can we jump for it? No. Okay. We can just walk up to it at the very least. Nope, that didn't work. I like how my initial reaction is to try to go for the tricky jumps. Just... like, okay, this looks really tricky, so I'm going to immediately try tricky jump. See how well that works. It usually doesn't. Oh, I think I almost had something there, actually. Oh, I thought it was going into the actually going into the alcove there. I was actually catching on the ledge up here. All right, so I'm gonna have to find another way to get that particular one at least. Let's see. Can we jump up here? We can't jump up there. Can we jump up here? We can't jump up there. We'll fall. Yeah, like I was saying, even though like it hasn't been too long since I've done this part of the game, from the part of the the playthrough that I actually did map out, sometimes like I didn't write down like every single detail, so I still do have to refigure out how to do some of the stuff. But overall I'm not going to get lost or anything. I think that's the important part. And I'm not going to really... I mean, I'm going to have a lot of the solutions to the puzzles as well. So it's not like I'm going to be going through a situation like I had in like the later parts of LEGO Marvel Avengers, where I was trying to find like a mini-kit or something like that, and the game doesn't exactly point out what you have to do, it just points out where the prize is going to show up. Oh, there we go. That's all I had to do. And there's a whole cube shard up there too. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, did I get... Oh. I think I am going to have to angle this jump a bit. Yeah, there we go. That worked out. Let's hop back over. Let's just find our way up here. Well, well darn it. But knowing that, I guess I say oh darn it, but I guess it was just a generic reaction to something, like, because I do that sometimes. Like, I'll say, oh dear. But, in all honesty, I think there's like only like 1 or 2 parts in the game where the deaths actually do get annoying and on my nerves. For the most part, they really don't. Let's see if I got... Okay, I do have all the cube bits here. So now we have to find our way over up to the cube shard. Just head through the door here. Oh, we just jump across here. Yay! There we go. So let's grab us this cube. You found 4 cubes. It's just like I said. Now you can open that door we saw earlier. You know, the one just outside of your village. Well, we're not going to, Dot. Now this gate here, this little Stargate-looking thing, this will take us back to the initial ocean area that we were in. Now the ocean area is a warp hub, and we'll see other warp hubs that'll go into it, but there are also these mini warp hubs that act as basically one-way passages back to the main hub. But we're not going to go that way. We're actually going to go into this tree here. Something is preventing you from changing your perspective in this area. Indeed there is. I bet it's this totem-looking thing over here. Yeah, that must be it. Strange how you can just immediately figure that out, Dot. Anyway, there are a few things here. But yes, sure enough, no matter what buttons you push, you can't change your perspective here. So, you can even tell from the pinging that there is a cube bit on the other side. Well, not there's the one on top of the totem as well, but there is one down on like on the other side of this rock formation here. Now what we do is we go onto these handles on the totem here, push the square button, and then we can push the L and R buttons to change our perspective. So it is a little annoying, but we can make it work. And everything is set up in such a way that we can use what we need to get what we need. Like it'll line up like so. Though it may be a little annoying a couple times at first to try to figure out what to do. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and when we come back, really what else can you say but more Fez? I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?